In Geometry Dash, the player can go at different speeds, but does changing the speed affect the maximum height the player can reach? How do different game modes behave in different physics scenarios? Well, today we're going to be putting the Geometry Dash physics to the test and answer some of our questions about the game. And I think one thing we have all wondered is, does the player jump to the same height with every single one of these speed portals? Well, let's just put it to the test. And we can actually test that by basically just adding a line over here and making that line just follow the player, and then if we jump, we're gonna stop it right at the maximum that you can go. So we can just move this down and see, oh yeah, that's it, it stopped right here. That means this is the maximum it could jump. However, you guys might know this, but the player could actually jump a bit higher if you do a double jump. So check this out. You can see that this guy is just not reaching this trigger, right? But if you do a double jump, he's suddenly gonna reach it. That is insane. So we're gonna actually do it with double jump because that is technically the maximum height you can go. And I'm also going to add these things so that we can know which one is which. Oh my god. Oh my god, I just remembered these guys don't even move on the X and Y. So what if we do something like this? Maybe this is gonna help. All right, let's test it out. Yeah, I don't think so. Oh well, we're just gonna do this then. Okay, so that's not even the slowest speed. So let's go the full lowest speed. Oh my god, he doesn't reach that with the lowest speed. Okay, though we know that this is definitely this speed. So now we're just gonna start moving this down and see how, wow, not even that. That is insane. What is that? Look at this. This is almost like 3 blocks. Okay, that's, I guess that's it. Okay, the single jump doesn't work, but double jump works. That's exactly what we want. Dude, you can see the difference. It's actually so I never thought of that, dude. Let's see the double speed. Okay, so this is normal speed. So I'm just gonna move it up a bit and, ooh, wait, what? Okay, that's, I guess, way too high. So we're gonna try a bit lower. Oh yeah, that's it. Check this out. Okay, the line stays. That means that's it. Now for the 3 times speed, I'm interested in that one. Let's see. So if you move it up by a bit, is that gonna work? Oh, that's too much. I see. So the difference doesn't get that crazy after the second speed. So double jump. Okay, so a bit more even like that. Oh, that, not even that. Okay, that's actually very close. What the heck? This is not even working anymore. This guy, wow. Okay, so that's how much it is. Look at the difference. What? No way. This guy can jump higher than this one? No way. Wait, if that's true, that's the craziest thing ever. That's insane. This guy can jump over to here. Oh my god, what? I never expected that to be the case. What the heck? Okay, well, I guess then this one should be even lower than that. Let's see. I mean, okay. Oh, what? Okay, so this clearly works, so it cannot be lower. So let's see that. It's not that much higher. It's just a tiny bit higher. So maybe like that. Not even that. Oh my god, it might actually be the exact same thing. No way. Okay, so this is where it stops at the red, and it's the exact same. Wow, dude, this is the most unexpected twist. So literally, you can jump higher with this than with this. That is absolutely unbelievable. And now by doing that, we can see exactly how far you can jump with each single one of these. So these are the heights, and they look insane to me. So here they are in front of each other. This is everything but what I expected to be. If you do something like this, you guys can see that the difference actually goes up and then goes down. So let's move on to the next thing. Now I'm wondering, for each game mode, how long does it take you to fall off this ramp right here? It's not actually a ramp, it's literally just a block. So this time we're gonna make it a bit more fun by actually adding numbers. So we're gonna add like a countdown, and then we're gonna see how long exactly does it take each game mode to fall through here. All right, so this is it for the first game mode, the cube. Let's see how long it takes for my boy to fall all the way down. 0.36 seconds. So that is not bad. Actually, it's really terrible. Actually, we don't have any data data to like compare it to anything, so pretty much neutral, I would say. We're gonna note that the cube is 0.63, and now let's go with the ship. Let's see what's wrong with the ship. Ooh, I can see that taking much longer. Okay, look at this. Oh my, it's gonna be much longer, maybe even double. Oh my god, even more than double maybe. Oh my goodness, 0.71 seconds. Let's get rid of the time warp. Maybe it's messing up. No, it's actually 0.71 seconds for the ship. I want to see. Okay, you know, actually I can't see. I want to see if it's the same for the jetpack, but I guess it doesn't really make that much sense. So let's see the ball. How long does it take the ball to fall down all of this? What do you guys think? I think it's going to be close to the ship. 0.46. Why is it so different for each game mode? That's quite interesting. I'm going to do like a graph at the end, and then we're going to see exactly how. Okay, let's see the UFO. You guys already know that I have that good of a friendship with the UFO, but it seems like it's closer to the ship. Oh my god, 6-7. So far, the ship took the longest. The wave, we're just going to straight up die. Okay, the wave might actually be a lot faster to fall through this. Let's just give it a try. Mini wave in here would literally be instant. Okay, the timer is not even gonna start. Okay, now though, check this out. So it's gonna start falling, and is that gonna be faster than the cube? No way. Wow, the cube is faster than the wave. Okay, the wave is just stuck there. We're gonna try this then. 0.54. Let's see the robot. How long does it take the robot? 0.83. So far, the cube has literally been the fastest. And I assume the spider and swing isn't going to be too crazy, honestly. I think this guy's going to be really slow. 4.4, better than I thought. And finally, the swing. Let's just see. 0.6. Not bad. And this is the final chart that I came up with. So you guys can see that the cube actually falls the fastest out of all of them. Next up comes the robot, which is very close to the cube. But then it's almost a tie between the spider and the ball. And then the wave, and then we have the swing, then the UFO, and the slowest of them all is of course the ship. Let's move on to the next thing. So now I want to test two things. I want to see how far can the cube jump the max, because we've seen the height, but now let's actually see the length. And I also want to test it out with the robot in a bit, but let's just begin with this guy. And since the hitboxes are absolutely terrible, thank god we have these guys, which basically have perfect hitbox, so we're gonna use them. Wait, is that actually possible, like doing a triple spike like that? That's a triple square to me. Wait, we might have to like use the strat where you, my god, the hitbox is literally just no joke right here. We might have to use like the double jump strat. Maybe it's gonna help, or I just have a pure skill issue right now. And by just adding like 2000 particles, we now basically have a trail of the player, which only lasts like 2 milliseconds, so we're gonna have to adjust that. Let's do 20,000. Why not? Let's do 10 seconds. Boom. And now we can just pause it, and we can see exactly what the heck is going on. This is all vanilla Geometry Dash, which is just beautiful. And let's see, this should now be possible without ignore damage. So let's see. Yes, it is not possible. Okay, let me just move it slightly like that. Oh my god, this is actually like pretty hard. This looks so easy, but it's actually impossible so far. So let's see that. Oh, that seems like that's it. So if you move this one, you guys are gonna see you're gonna straight up die. So now we just need to make this into a spike. So if a spike was like that, it would probably be like this, and then the second one would be right here. And then you can say it's like a wide triple spike. But another thing is that we actually need to also lower these guys to the perfect height. I actually forgot about that. We're gonna do something like this. Okay, now it's gonna be even wider. Oh my god, this looks so much easier now. We can just expand it even more. What? I've been expanding it for so long, and it's just working. It's just okay now though. Okay, he just refuses to die, bro. Come on. How is he still living this, bro? Okay, this has to be okay. Yep, that was way too far. I knew it. So this is the maximum. You guys can see the difference is absolutely insane. So we're gonna have to adjust this to make sure it is just perfectly on there like that. This is a wide triple spike. So oh, what? That really doesn't look like it should be possible. And that's, I guess, the farthest triple spike that you can jump. And if you want to go crazy, you can pretty much make this a quadruple spike with no problem. This looks so hard. And now let's actually just add these guys and see how far did you jump? How far did the cube actually jump? So he jumped this far. That looks wild. Okay, so let's also do this. Let's see how far can you jump with the double speed. I don't know why, but this looks like it should just be straight up impossible. And that's the first jump. There's still like a second one, which is gonna be crazier. Okay, so something like this. Oh my god, why does this look so far? Oh my goodness. Wait, how is this still possible? This should be illegal. Look at this, I'm still expanding it. Okay, this is the max. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess this is the farthest you can jump with the 2 times speed. Let's go to the 3 times speed. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's just start adjusting things. Okay, so we know that this one doesn't actually jump that high. So maybe the previous one might win again. Let's just see. Oh, I got it. This is the farthest you can jump, and this is how it looks like. I don't know why, but this one kind of looks harder to me than this, although they're pretty much both frame perfect. The fact that this one literally jumps higher just blows my mind to this point. And the final speed, let's yeah, that's now yep, that's what I'm talking about. This is so fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spikes, bro. Do you guys think we should have like a 5 times speed? I honestly don't think so, but let me know if you guys would like to have that in the comments down below. What? That's just what, bro? And he's still able to do that? Are you kidding me? This is actually just way too much. All right, let's see. Oh, that's okay. We're actually kind of close to getting the perfect quintuple spike, or how do you even call this, bro? Okay, so the maximum spike you can jump with the cube is 2.7666, and that's with normal speed. But with 2 times speed, it's 3.86, and 3 times speed 4.65, which is honestly getting kind of high. And believe it or not, this is actually 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different blocks. That is insane. This looks like I have ignore damage on, but I don't. Okay, let's see what is with the robot. Already with the 1 time speed, this guy can jump like 5 spikes. Oh my god, actually. Dude, no way. How is that real? Literally, with this single speed, you can jump 5 spikes. They're so far apart. And that's 5.1 if you want to be exact. Why does this feel like it's 5 times speed? That's the maximum you can do with 2 times speed. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spikes. This is actually insane. It's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then... And that's already farther than you can jump with the 4 times speed as the cube. What is this going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or even 8 maybe? Yeah, no, that's too hard. Okay, this is... What is this, bro? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're close to 10 spikes, bro. And that's 8.2 blocks with the spike. Let's see the final one. What the heck is this? That's how much you can jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's wild. And that makes for 10.3 blocks in the spikes measurement, which is so wild. So if you want to make an extreme demon, just go ahead. This is the maximum you can do. And one thing that I also noticed is that you're in the cube. This guy jumps like really far in comparison to like the ship. So I kind of want to know each game mode only for this pad. How far does bro go? Oh my god, this already looks, bro, the hitboxes of GD just make everything look like an illusion. Okay, let's see. Is this true? Okay, that is the maximum the cube can jump. And now let's just switch to the next game mode and see the ship. This is nothing. Check this out. Look at the difference between the ship and the cube. This is literally the maximum you can go. Why does the ball feel like it's just not jumping at all, bro? Okay, so this is the minimum we can go, which is honestly a bit more in the ship. Not bad, but why? Like, I always wondered, why do these game modes they just don't jump that far with this guy? Except for the cube. Ah, Mr. UFO, we're gonna have to test it with you too. Okay, like that is still possible. Okay, wow, and the UFO might actually be like a new low. Yeah, that's definitely much lower than the ship, or at least it looks like it. Yes, it is. Check this out. Cool. Next up, we have the wave, which Honestly, this guy can do that. Probably something like this. Can probably survive that. Yep, it's crazy. Okay, nobody's ever gonna go lower than that. Let's see. Ooh, this guy is probably going to be higher than the cube even. Let's see. The cube jumped that far and wow. Okay, it is actually going to be higher. Oh my god, it literally like went through them. I don't have ignore damage. This literally looks like I am cheating. I'm not going to lie. If you go like time warp trigger, check this out. I'm literally going int. What? Are you kidding me? So you're telling me with the time warp trigger you die, but without you thanks RobTop. Very cool. I don't know why, but this it should not be possible. We're just gonna leave it at that. Okay, the spider we have next up is the spider. Let's see. This guy just doesn't have that much energy, bro. We need the energy. Okay, so this is the minimum. Let's see the final game mode as of right now, at least. You guys know what I'm saying. Okay, this guy just doesn't have that much power, bro. We need the energy for this. Okay, let's see. Is that one? That's possible. Let's move it down even more. Ooh, that is also possible. That one. Oh, I don't know why, but every time this guy kind of like scratches his face around the spikes, I just get so itchy. But yeah, that's the one. I just finished the statistic, which honestly looks pretty interesting. All of them are pretty much around this area right here, except for these two, which are really high. And then you have the wave, which somehow he can survive that. Pretty crazy. Next up, I want to see how far do we have to cramp up these spikes for the player to actually die. And I'm going to test it for every single game mode. So this is going to help us, like, if you want to do like some crazy straight fly, we're going to find out the max that you can do. Ooh, my boy survived that. Wow. Okay, well, we're just gonna... Okay, this looks crazy. I don't think so. What? No way. Wait, this is... I don't know why, but this just doesn't look right. Oh my god, you can see this, the hitbox right here. Okay, so I guess this line just has to be like barely... Oh my god, does that work? How about that? Yeah, that's just not gonna work like that though. Ooh, that did work. Okay, so now the upper one. The upper one is, it's gone. I accidentally clicked delete. My bad. You can do this with the cube. I don't know why, if I'm tripping or anything, but this is just... It should not be possible. This is possible. That's the closest we can get with the icon. And that's like bare, just a tiny bit more than a block. Let's see, what about the ship? What? Look, oh my god. Every time the spike just goes above the ship, I just have this anxiety, bro. What the heck? This should not be possible. Okay, let's see the ball. Okay, oh my god. The ball is the same. How about the UFO though? Okay, I guess all of them are the same. However, the wave gonna be a bit different. For the wave, you have to kind of make things small because otherwise the wave is just gonna instantly die. So now we can just move these guys down and we're gonna see, bro, the wave. Thing is, the wave will never go straight. Like when you're playing normally, he ain't doing that. What? How is bro surviving that already? What the heck? What? Even that? Nah, this has to be the spectrum. Okay, that one though. Come on. The wave? No. Let's see that one though. Oh my god. This is literally the minimum you can go. How big is that? That's 0.36 blocks, which is honestly insane. And I guess all of these three, well, they're just the same as their usual ones. But it was just interesting with the wave. Am I right, Swingcopter? Yep. Okay, so that's it for this video. Next up, you can watch one of those videos that are on the screen right now, and we'll see you guys over there. Thank you for watching.